Hello, everybody, and welcome to the ET Considers Everything podcast for Saturday, July 2nd, 2016. On this edition, I will be taking a look at the Wimbledon Championships from London, England. I'll also be taking a look at the European Soccer Championships from France. I'll be looking at the Bridgestone Invitational on the PGA Tour from Akron, Ohio. I'll be taking a look at the NBA free agency and all the big news surrounding it so far, and many more great stories on this Saturday weekend edition. So let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. First, let's start off with the Wimbledon Tennis Championships. Only 3 players have advanced so far to the round of 16 due to all the weather delays in London. As many of you know, London is synonymous with weather issues with rain. And they have a roof over center court at Wimbledon, and they have been talking about putting a roof over court 1 at Wimbledon for the past several years, but have yet to do so. The 3 players that have advanced to the round of 16 at the Wimbledon Championships are Roger Federer, Venus Williams, and Simona Halep. Simona Halep done so this morning, winning her match in straight sets 6-4, 6-3. Number 1 seed Novak Djokovic, and the current holder of all 4 major tournaments, is in action right now. He's down 2-1 and is tied 3 games apiece in the 4th set against American Sam Querrey. A great match so far between those two. That match was stopped last night due to all the rain delays and was put under center court, and it was resumed this morning on court 1, and now they're playing this afternoon on court 1 in London. So we'll see how that match goes around. Novak Djokovic is trying to become the 3rd player in the modern era to win the Grand Slam, joining Rod Laver as a notable person to do so. Continuing on with news headlines in the sports world, the European Championships continue in soccer today with a marquee matchup that a lot of soccer fans in Europe will be paying attention to. Germany takes on Italy in the quarterfinals of the European Championships. Coverage of that match will begin at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time with pre-game coverage, with the match to follow at 3 o'clock. Both of these teams are looking to advance on to the semifinals, where they will take on the winner of the France and Iceland match, which will take place tomorrow afternoon at the European Championships. Moving on, in golf news this morning, at the PGA Tour Bridgestone Invitational in Akron, Ohio, Jason Day, the current number 1 player in the world, leads at -4. David Lingmerth is second at -3. Other notable scores is Jordan Spieth. He is at -1, tied for 6th, 3 strokes back of the leader. So it's going to be a very interesting finish this weekend to see how that tournament goes about. I mentioned earlier this week on the ET Considers Everything podcast that the top 60 players in the world were invited to play in that tournament. It's a very prestigious tournament, the Bridgestone Invitational, one that Tiger Woods has won 6 times in his career. So it's going to be very interesting to see who comes out on top. It would not surprise me to see Jason Day come out on top in that tournament, but you never know. Weekend and moving day is today. Coverage of the tournament will continue today on Golf Channel at 1 o'clock, and then it will continue at 3 p.m. on CBS. I had a mistake earlier in the week saying that it will be on NBC. I apologize for that. It will be on CBS with coverage of the tournament beginning at 3 o'clock on CBS Sports. Moving on, NBA free agency news. We had several big signings yesterday. A lot of re-signings took place. Andre Drummond re-signed with a 4-year contract with the Detroit Pistons. We had DeMar DeRozan sign a 5-year contract with the Toronto Raptors. Hassan Whiteside decided to stay put with the Miami Heat on a 4-year contract. And this morning we had breaking news of Luol Deng. He will be signing with the Los Angeles Lakers. Terms of that deal have not been disclosed yet, but he will be signing with the LA Lakers this offseason. Kevin Durant is still meeting with teams over this weekend, and he had a very nice meeting with the LA Clippers yesterday. Sources close to the situation said that he really liked the pitch that the LA Clippers gave to him yesterday, and it's very possible that that could be the destination he ends up with if he does not re-sign with the Oklahoma City Thunder. NHL news to report on. Steven Stamkos is re-signed with the Tampa Bay Lightning on an 8-year contract. And we had defenseman Shea Weber. He got traded to the Montreal Canadiens for PK Subban, another defenseman. So those are big NHL news headlines. NFL news today. Training camps will begin in 4 weeks. We have many great players that are under scrutiny right now with the Al Jazeera PED story. Those players include Clay Matthews, Julius Peppers, James Harrison, and Mike Neal. Peyton Manning has gone on to retire. He was also named in the report, but he will not be investigated by NFL Players Association officials. Clay Matthews and Julius Peppers will meet with NFL Players Association officials on the issue on July 26th at the start of the Green Bay Packers training camp. Mike Neal will meet with NFL Players Association officials on July 22nd. The unofficial start for rookies going to training camp and for other players to go in as free agents during training camp. And James Harrison has said that he would like for the meetings to take place with him and the NFL Players Association officials and Roger Goodell at his home outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, before the start of Pittsburgh Steelers training camp. So a lot of big time news going on there in the NFL. And also, we have less than 6 weeks before high school football season starts with benefit games and training camp games and all that good stuff across Northeast Tennessee, Southwest Virginia, and Southeast Kentucky here. I am a member of the 93.5 WAXM high school football sports team, and I've been doing that job for the past several years, 3 years as an intern, and now I've been working there 2 years getting paid, and I really appreciate everything that the station does for me and does to help me out as well. I look forward to covering high school football with my friends down there at the 93.5 WAXM radio station coming up this fall and throughout going into the playoffs as well. And that's going to do it for this edition of the ET Considers Everything podcast for Saturday, July 2nd, 2016. If y'all don't mind, like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will not be making videos over the next couple of days due to the fact that Independence Day is coming up on Monday, and tomorrow I will be at an event, so I will not be making videos over the next 2 days, but I will be back on Wednesday with videos with regular updates from the sports world. So thank you for all your support. For now, this is E.T. Eric Tyler Mullins reporting from Pound, Virginia. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for your support.